Sunday is not the Sabbath, the truth they don't want you to know. If Sunday is really the Sabbath, then why doesn't the Bible say so? If Jesus changed the Sabbath to Sunday, where is the commandment? You've been told that Sunday is the Lord's day. But what if I told you it's all a lie? Today, we expose the false arguments used by pastors, skeptics, and church leaders. And we will prove with Scripture that the Sabbath has never changed. False argument number 1. Jesus rose on Sunday, so it's the new Sabbath. They say Sunday is the new Sabbath because Jesus rose from the dead on the first day of the week. Scripture they use, Mark 16:9. Now, when Jesus was risen early the first day of the week. Correct answer. Nowhere in the Bible does Jesus or the apostles say that this changed the Sabbath. Exodus 20:8-11 says, "The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." Jesus never said, "Keep Sunday." Instead, he said, "If ye love me, keep my commandments." John 14:15. False argument number 2. The disciples gathered on Sunday for worship. They point to Acts 27, where the disciples broke bread on the first day of the week. But does that really mean the Sabbath changed? Scripture they use. Acts 27. Upon the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul preached unto them. Correct answer. This was a farewell meeting, not a Sunday church service. Acts 2:46. And they, continuing daily with one accord in the temple, and breaking bread from house to house. Breaking bread was done every day, not just on Sunday. False argument number 3. We can worship on any day. Romans 14:5. A pastor may preach that every day is alike, so we can worship on Sunday. Scripture they use. Romans 14:5. One man esteemeth one day above another. Correct answer. Paul was talking about personal fasting days, not the Sabbath. The Sabbath was established at creation, Genesis 2:2-3. It is not a human tradition. It is a divine law. False argument number 4. The Sabbath was nailed to the cross. Colossians 2:14-16. A preacher may claim the Sabbath was abolished when Jesus died. Scripture they use. Colossians 2:14-16. Blotting out the handwriting of ordinances. Let no man judge you in meat or in drink, or in respect of an holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days. Correct answer. This was talking about the ceremonial laws, not the 10 Commandments. Deuteronomy 31:26 says, "Take this book of the law and put it in the side of the ark." The 10 Commandments were placed inside the ark, Exodus 40:20. The ceremonial laws were placed on the side of the ark. The Sabbath is part of the eternal law of God. It was never nailed to the cross. False argument number 5. Constantine and the Catholic Church changed the Sabbath. So if the Bible never changed the Sabbath, well, who did? Constantine's Sunday Law, AD 321. On the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrates and people rest. Catholic Record, September 1, 1923. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. The Bible never changed the Sabbath. Men did. Final challenge. Can you find a verse that says Sunday is the Sabbath? Now here's the ultimate challenge. Show us just one verse in the Bible where Jesus, the apostles, or God himself changed the Sabbath to Sunday. You won't find one, because it doesn't exist. Isaiah 66:22-23. From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith the Lord. Even in the new earth, we will worship on the Sabbath. The truth is clear. The Sabbath has never changed. It remains the seventh day, Saturday. Like, share, and subscribe to spread this truth. Comment below. Do you believe Sunday is the Sabbath? Show us the verse that proves it.